Hi guys. So stop losses, and stop losses. You hear it many times probably, but I will repeat it again because finally I was liquidated. So it's happened and let's see what learning I do get from that. So you can see that all my position was closed, I mean by margin call, and it happens today on this big drawdown which we have on crypto last several days. So let's look in more details what happened and why I got liquidation. I mean, we all know that stop losses is a must to have, but when situation happens, you always thinking like retrospective, yeah, I have to put stop losses, but I didn't. And it's what brings you to liquidation without any excuses. And I face it again on my trading, so you can see that uh, signature BB, it means buys. So somewhere here, my AI advisor, so it's also failed. I can constant now that my AI advisor, it's also failed. It was built on based on the cloud, but it's failed. And it tells me buy. So, and I did buying when it was on the level of around 80, and then it moves down to the level of 75 or so on. And I still continue to average buy, means increase my position. And I say, okay, yes, there is liquidity level and it's supposed to move up. And here you can see on the June 3rd, there was some sign of hope, like, what is it? Is it a bullish candle? So it means market shows, okay, it's bottom. The bullish is people are buying because price is very low. It was on level of 71, etc. And my liquidation point was around 61. So I say, okay, it's still $10 to go, and it's like 15% of market price, etc. So I'm safe. Okay, I continue to wait. I create plan to exit on up exit and reduce position, but market plays differently. You see, since that time it was another huge drawdown to the level of 60. You see, 24 lows, 60.03. So it means from my latest averages on level of 75, 74, it moves down to 60. So it's another 20%. So totally from 80, it moves like 40, 30% down. Yeah. And even from my last average, it moves 20% down. So, and there is no correction. You see, all this movement, it's not any single correction. So it means market not let you exit with the minimum profit, or you put stop losses, you fix your losses, and you get out of the market and let them fall, or you get liquidation. It what happens with me, it is my learning from current situation. So let's be honest, it's not my first liquidation, and each time I'm testing different strategy, and like each strategy brings me to the same point. I'm getting liquidation. So I don't know, so far I am not able to change the market. I'm not able to move market and win on the market. Yeah, I always losing, I always getting liquidation. So this current particular strategy with AI support, I think, okay, I am not clever enough to deal on the market. Let's build AI advisors. They will tell me when to enter, when to exit. And even those AI advisors, you see, it's not good enough to play against with the crypto market. Yeah, maybe it's good working on exchange, but on the crypto it's fail absolutely. So this current particular strategy I test on, I think I started in mid of March. So you see, it's almost like 3 months. It was shows good result with average profitability like 20, 30, 1 month it was like 40% profitability per month. But it means nothing when in one day, in one single day, you get liquidation. So it means you building with profitability, but then you burn everything in one day, like in few hours time, or like in this big drawdown as 40%. So I think the only protection against it is stop loss. So you fix your minimum amount which you not afraid to lose, and then you exit from the market. But again, you see on such like retrospective or such big drawdown. So I'm pretty sure that if I get stop losses, I will re-enter again, and then it's another stop losses, and then I would re-enter again, and then another stop losses. So there probably would be several entry and fail. So okay, my losses may be not 100% like it's now for liquidation, but it might be, I don't know, 50, 40% still, yeah. So like 3, 4 wrong entries for sure on such big drawdown, and it's not obvious that it stops, because now it looks like okay it stopped, but it looks for me same on level of 71, okay it stops. I can re-enter. I did average, you see in my history, so I did average. So yeah, guys, I put my trading on pause because I need to work on another strategy. I need to think what else can work on the crypto market, especially. I'm very interested in the crypto market, but I cannot burn money for nothing because my previous strategy doesn't work. So let me rethink. You please share your experience, what is working for you, yeah, because maybe I don't need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, we can test if any strategy of you is working, and yeah, we can continue review with crypto trading journal. But so far journal is ended because account is liquidated, my deposit is liquidated, and I need to rethink with which strategy to enter again, because previous doesn't work. So there is no point again to try to reanimate this strategy, because it's already says that it's not proven by big market drawdown. So means if such situation will repeat, it could be drawdown or could be growth, strategy will fail. Means it's wrong entry, then average, wrong average, so and with martingale doesn't work, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so you put in comments what do you think, what kind of strategy do you using, and if it's bringing for you money, or you also was liquidated during this week because of this 30%, I think it's 30%, something like, yeah, 30% drawdown. So yeah, what is your experience? Please share, I'm very interesting. Subscribe, like, and stay with me, guys. I will keep you updated. I will return back for sure, but I don't know when. Thanks and have a good day. Bye.